Good morning. It's October 5th. This is It Happened Today in History. I hope you enjoy them. Let's get into it. In 2011, founder Steve Jobs dies. Passed away. Sad thing. In the 19th century, this is interesting. And during the War of 1812, a combined British and Native American force is defeated by General William Harris, American Army, at the Battle of Thames in Ontario, Canada. The leader of the Native forces was Tsimshian, I think it's pronounced, I apologize for the butchering, the Shawnee chief who organized the intertribal resistance to the encroachment of white settlers on native land. He was killed in the fighting. In the 1800s, in the 1980s, not 1800s, 1980s, 1986 to be precise, the Iran-Contra scandal begins to unravel. A CIA FUPA. In 1989, Dalai Lama wins the Nobel. I'm having trouble this morning. Need more coffee. The Dalai Lama wins the Nobel Peace Prize. In the 20th century, in 2017, New York Times publishes a bombshell investigation into the allegations of Harvey Weinstein. In the American Revolution, wrong one. I already did that one. In 1775, General George Washington writes to President of the Continental Congress, John Hancock, to inform him that a letter from Dr. Benjamin Church, a Surgeon General of the Continental Army, to Lieutenant General Sir Thomas Gage, a British commander in Chief of North America, had been intercepted. Washington wrote, "I have now a painful though necessary duty to perform respecting Dr. Church, Director General of the hospital." Washington describes on how a coded letter to the British officer, Major Kane, came into Washington's possession by a convoluted route from a woman who was kept by Dr. Church. Washington immediately secured the woman, but for a long time she was proof against every threat, and I'm not sure what that word, but to discover the author. However, at length she was brought to a confession and named Dr. Church. Yeah, so it happens a lot of idiots. Anyways, if I could talk right, it would probably be better, wouldn't it? Sorry. In 1978, Isaac Bashevis Singer wins Nobel Prize for Literature. In 1990, Henry and June is the first NC-17 film shown in theaters. In 1982, the Dalton Gang is wiped out at Coffeyville, Kansas. This was an interesting one, too. Where did that go? We got to hang on a second. Sorry. An American, Dave Kuntz, completes the first round the world journey on foot, taking 4 years and 21 pairs of shoes to complete the 14,500-mile journey across the land masses of 4 continents. He left the hometown in Waska, Minnesota on June 20th, 1970. Near the end of his journey in 1974, he explained the reasons for his epic trek. I was tired of Waska, tired of my job, tired of a lot of people who don't want to think, and tired of my wife. During the long journey, he took on sponsors and helped raise money for UNICEF. Okay then. Yeah. In 1919, Enzo Ferrari makes his debut as a race car driver. In 1930, a British dirigible, hot air, not hot air, but I think it was helium fueled at that time, crashes in Beauvais, France, killing all but 7 people on board. The airship, which was Great Britain's biggest and first, the airship, which was Great Britain's biggest, had first been launched about a year earlier. In the 1920s, the major European nations competed with each other to build larger and larger airships in order to gain control over the fledgling air travel industry. As the decade came to an end, the R-101 was Great Britain's latest model. It was 77 feet long, weighed 150 tons, and could carry 100 passengers. It was powered by 6 Rolls-Royce engines. Yeah, always a race. And another one in, what year was that? That was in 1877. Chief Joseph of the Nez Perce people surrenders to U.S. General Nelson A. Miles in the Bear Paw Mountains of Montana, declaring, "Hear me, my chiefs. My heart is sick and sad. From where the sun stands now, I will fight no more forever." In sports, in 2001, the Seattle Mariners set American League record for the wins of a season. In 1947, Harry Truman delivers first ever presidential speech on TV. And there you have it. To everything that happened today in history. Well, not everything, but most of the highlights. Hope you enjoy these. If you do, please like, follow, share, comment, ask questions, make fun of. Help me out. Help a guy out. See you tomorrow.